Okay, fellas, we are live. All right, we got Zian Rodriguez in the chat. What's up, my boy? Okay, so before we get this started, I just want to make a little announcement here. So I've gone ahead and actually deleted everyone on my friends list, and I've deleted everyone on the waiting list too. So I'm going to need you guys' help for this one. I'm going to need you guys to send me your lovely friend requests so I can add you and we'll be able to actually play in Allegiance battles for this week. Because that mode, I'm not going to be able to clear it without any friend help, of course. So I'm going to need you guys to help support me in my endeavors for this one. And my friend code, it should be on the overlay for this video. I've thought ahead and decided to go ahead and put that in there. So you should be able to find my friend code on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, or you can just look at it right here. So make sure you guys send me some friend requests, and we will be able to complete the AB run for this week. Also, a quick another update here. I've also went ahead and created a brand new defense team for Aether Raids. So I'm going to want to do a showcase of this team at some point, but it's pretty awesome, and just to give you guys a little bit of a preview, I guess, of what it's like. Let's see one of these replays and see how things go. Alright, let me also make sure that the settings are right. Okay, we have animations on, all the music is off, that's good. Okay, so quick little preview here of what this new defense team is capable of. It's pretty nasty, I think, but I have only just built it, so I don't have all of the kinks really worked out just yet. Alright, so Ophelia getting danced with some Wings of Mercy, or not Wings of Mercy, but guidance shenanigans and then some dancing. It's a really effective rally trap that I've built here, and if you guys want some more info on how to set up a really nice rally trap, I did a video on Rally Traps 101 pretty much for Aether Raids, so check that out. But yeah, I mean, at this point, like, this guy, he's already lost 2 units, he's probably just going to give up. And yep, okay, so that's what happens when you try to bait me with Brave Ike and then your team ends up falling for all of the traps that we have in play. So I will be going more in depth on that defense team later on. Also, in other news, the new banner is dropping later tonight, and I am going to be doing a summoning video as soon as I farm out the tickets in the Forging Bonds mode. So once I get all the tickets in there, we're going to be able to do the 40 summons on the banner, because I have 135 orbs now. And we'll be able to pick a freebie, who, I mean, for me, you guys already know which one I want. But maybe we get lucky on the banner in the pulls, and we actually summon the Ike, so I can go ahead and take someone else with the freebie. That would be pretty awesome. I think the 2 units on the banner that I want the most are Ike and Leon. And maybe, Julia as well. I think that evil Julia is looking pretty good. Alright, so lots of people in the chat. Joker the Trickster, what's up, my boy? Nope, you didn't miss anything. We've only just begun. Alright, we got Sean Kaufman in the chat. What's up? What's up, Tacho? Been loving all your videos lately. Oh, well, thank you so much, my boy. I am trying my best to really grow the channel a bit here, so I have been putting in a lot of effort on the videos, and they are getting some pretty decent views now, so I think we are on the right track. Okay, so we're going to start things off by doing the Arena Assault run, and then after that we'll do some unit reviews for you guys, so make sure once again that you send me your friend requests, because I'm not going to be able to do Allegiance battles this week without it. I deleted all the friends on my friends list so we could have an easier time sorting through the friends list when I do the unit reviews. And let me just set up my teams really quick so we can do the Arena Assault run, and then we'll hop into Allegiance battles, of course. Alright, we got Pappy Ladie in the chat. What's up? Hope I didn't miss anything. Nope. We've only just started, so don't worry about a thing. Okay, so it's Fire and Earth season, and it's Anima and Astra season. So let's just see who I've got that we can use for this Arena Assault run here. Okay, so we have Hector and Lilina. I like using these two together because the father and daughter combo there. And let's see. Okay, so Lilina and Hector are both red. We need a pretty strong green unit to take care of the blues. I mean, we could go with Nagi, right? Because I did get my Nagi super badass on the live stream. So she's at +6 now, and I held on to one copy of her and I made it a manual. So I'll be able to give distant counters to someone in the future. Or, you know, maybe Thrassir is actually a little better, because Thrassir is a mage. Let me just go ahead and give her reposition again. Okay, so Lilina and Thrassir, between these two and Hector, we should be fine. Let me just get a Dancer in as well. So Ninian, she's got Infantry Pulse, and then let's go ahead and give Lilina actually the Quicken Pulse seal here. And then I'm going to give her a 2-hit special, so she can just start immediately with, let's say, Glimmer, because she has a lot of attack. Alright, so that's going to be pretty good. I also have Special Spiral on my Lilina. Yeah, so that looks fine for our first team. Okay, we also have Ophelia, who I've recently given the other blessing to. I used to have the light blessing on her, but I've started using her on my Anima defense team, so she has the Anima blessing right now. And let's take another mage, and then I guess we can take the Dancing Micaiah. But to be honest, I mean, Dancing Micaiah is already so good. I wouldn't want to really double up on that. So let's say we take the Lil Azura instead. And then let's take, I guess, a red unit, if I have a good red unit. Oh, this guy, actually, this Roy is pretty good because he has Human Virtue, and he can buff Ophelia to +6 attack and speed. And let's change his skill, his assist, to reposition there. And one more person, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess we'll take a mage, so Ophelia can start the fight with her Blazing Special ready. And for that, what do we got? Oh, we could use the Kid Merrick, actually. That would be pretty awesome. But I am using this Azura as a green mage, so maybe someone else, I guess. Not that it really matters. I mean, this Azura, I'm not really going to be using her to fight anyway, so I guess we could take Merrick. But maybe someone red would be better, because Ophelia is going to struggle against certain green units, so I may want a red mage. I don't know if I have a good one, though. Yeah, pretty much... actually, we could use her. Okay, so the Refined Erica is pretty good, actually. And I'm pretty sure Human Virtue buffs her as well. Yep. It's only dragons and beasts, so I can use tomes and get the bonuses there. Alright, that looks fine. Alright, normally I like to set up my defense teams before we go in, but I don't know. I wasn't thinking too ahead this time around, so sorry about that, guys, but we're just still getting set up here. Alright, G-Flash in the chat says he sent a friend code to me. Well, thanks so much. We're going to need it in the future once we start doing that Allegiance battle run. Okay, for the next team, you know, I'm going to use Jafar and Mordecai. I like this combo a lot because Mordecai can smite Jafar and get a ton of debuffs on the foes. And I've got the Broadleaf Fan on him, so he's going to be packing some serious pain when he attacks. Let's also bring the Dancing Micaiah for this one, and one more unit. Let's see, I guess we could go with Nagi, but do I really need Nagi for this one? I think I feel this Micaiah a little bit more. Or, you know, let's actually go for Merrick, because that way... Or, what I mean is that Micaiah is super effective on armor. So, she's pretty much a solo clear in Arena Assault anyway, because all you see is armored units. So, I like to have the Micaiahs on different teams, so... We at least have one unit on every team effective against armor. Okay, so for this Micaiah, let's also bring, you know, the Flying Camilla. And let's bring Naga too, so we can get effective against Dragon. So this Micaiah with effective against Dragon and armor and cavalry makes her pretty awesome. Also, really quick, I just want to bring this up. So attack and res bond, or any of these bond 4 skills... They neutralize any penalties active on a unit. So, one of the people on my channel actually came up with this cool idea where you run a Bond 4 skill on the Fallen Ike, and it's going to negate the penalties that he has active on him while he's fighting. but his weapon effect is still going to count them, and it's going to double his overall stat bonuses. So you can effectively get plus 21 attack and res on that Ike if you, for example, went for attack and res bond 4. So that's a really good skill on that Fallen Ike, and I'm going to have to try that out when we summon him. And for the last unit on this team, we're going to take a red unit. And I'm not sure who that's going to be just yet. Okay, so I'm not really too interested in the ones over there. Okay, I guess we can go for Athena, because she has the rapier and dance. Alright, just 2 more teams, and... oh, let's actually use one of the... oh, wait, I think I put Merrick on another team, yeah, so... I was going to build a full kiddo team there with all the kid units, but... let's not do that just yet. Where is the Duo Est, actually? Do I have a good blessing on her? Oh, we have the Earth Blessing. Okay, so we can run Pala and Kata. These two, I mean, they're so powerful. They just... it's going to be a free win once I set these two up. And let's make sure this kid Kata has the Fierce Stance Seal. And I'm going to give her Reposition once again. I took Reposition off because I was using her for auto battle. And I don't know what's up with the CPU, but they just really suck at the game, and they tend to use Reposition and lock themselves in place. Okay, so a green axe unit would be nice if I've got a good one. Alright, so it's Fire and Earth Season. Let's see what we have in Fire. Oh, actually, you know, we could use Race in here, and he would be able to dance for the team. That might be a good idea. And we also have the Beach Innies, who I don't really use too much. Maybe we could use him today. He does have Gold Flyer, which is nice. Yeah, let me go ahead and change this palette to Gold Flyers also, so we're going to be able to super buff Kata. Yeah, I guess we'll use the Beach Innies, because I don't really use them too often. And for the Dancer, we'll go with Racin. Well, no, actually, I like using Racin with the Celica team, so I'm not going to use Racin here. Let's get a different Dancer. So, a Flying Dancer, pretty much. I don't know if I have one with these blessings, though. Yeah, I don't think I have a Flying Dancer here. Oh, we do have this. We've got Olivia. Alright, so forget what I just said. We did have one. And last up, we're just going to build the Celica team with the Herons, because I like using them a lot. And let's go with Aversa too, I guess. So we can debuff the foes, and these Celicas are going to have a much easier time. Alright, let's just give her Swift Sparrow, and then let's give this one Death Blow. And we should be good. I mean, these teams look like they'll be able to clear it, so we're just going to hop right in now, and then we're going to go ahead and do some unit reviews. So hopefully we don't struggle too much in this round. Normally, Arena Assault isn't too hard for me, and I do feel pretty confident in the teams we just built, so we should be fine. Alright, so we got Swift Blue Shell in the chat. I know, right, Adam? I've gotten through so many of my level 1 5-stars thanks to this event. Oh, yeah, the 5 times XP and SP, that's been super helpful. And it's just going to continue even after we get all the Fallen units. So, definitely looking forward to training up my Fallen Ike with the 5 times SP. That's going to be rad. Alright, so for this guy's team, he's just got a bunch of armored units, and he's got Sorin and Ike. I do appreciate the Sorin, Ike, and Grail combo on this guy's team, so it's the Grail Mercenaries versus Kiddo Marth, pretty much. Alright, he's got Armor March on Grail. Daddy Grail over there. Oh, man, I was kind of expecting that if they did a Fallen banner with either Ike or Grail, it was actually going to be Grail, because he is the one that grabs hold of Lerin's medallion and becomes evil. That happens in Path of Radiance, I believe, so Ike actually never grabs the medallion himself. So it was a bit of a curveball that they threw with the evil Ike instead, but I'm pretty sure the reason why they went with Ike is because he's less expected for sure. Like, not a lot of people would have predicted the Ike to be the fallen unit over Grail. And also, Ike just has way more sale value for them on a banner. I guarantee you they're going to sell a ton of orbs in the orb shop just for people trying to go for that fallen Ike. So that's probably why they went for Ike. Also, he's a Cypher card, the fallen Ike. So pretty cool stuff. Alright, but I think we're in vantage range now with Marth, so we should be good to go. Yeah, Fallen Ike is based on the Cypher card, Lil Peachy Boy in the chat. But, I mean, the thing though is that it's not really canon, because Ike never actually touches the medallion in either Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. But it is still pretty cool. I mean, a Fallen Ike, how badass is that? That's got to be the coolest unit they've released in a while. Okay, we actually can't take care of this Tiki just yet, so... She's probably going to go after Marth, actually, so, you know... let's see here. Okay, let's put Marth over there and then put Surtur there so he can just smack this Tiki with Sinmara before we finish her off with Marth. Off of the defense tile, I probably didn't even need to get her with Sinmara, because Hero's Blood on this guy just does so much damage. And he's effective on armor as well. Alright, Naquan Johnson in the chat, what's up? One of the OGs from the channel. Glad you could make it to the stream today. Alright, we got Winda in the chat. It would have been better if it was Lucina. Oh, Fallen Lucina, that would be real interesting. Yeah, like, how would they handle that, actually? A Fallen Lucina, what would she be possessed by? Grima, I guess? But that wouldn't really make too much sense, but it would still be pretty interesting to see a Fallen Lucina with Grima controlling her. Like, maybe in the future, Grima just won the war, and as an added punishment, he just enslaved Lucina and took over her body. That's like the ultimate defeat. Okay, so this team here, this guy, he's got the Legendary Alm, he's got Kid Marth, Dancing Azura, and then Tiki. Okay, so if I had Fallen Leon, we'd just put him on this defense tile and wreck shop on this Alm, but I don't have him yet. The banner is dropping later tonight, so we're going to have to make do with something else. Oh, I wonder, I think Jafar should be fine actually here, right? All we got to do is get the debuff. Oh, stupid me, I forgot. Okay, so he has Marth with color advantage on Jafar, and he also has the Rapier. So Jafar actually might not have been the best choice for this, but I still think we should be okay against Alm. Let me just see here. Alright, but Marth, I mean, okay, so Marth is going to rally on Alm. He might move in front and use the rally and then get danced and then move in to attack Jafar, so that would be really bad. Okay, I probably should have thought this through a little better. Mistakes were totally made here. Alright, but let's see what happens if I go ahead and debuff these guys. Okay, we can actually get the one shot on this Alm, but we will be destroyed by this Marth, so we definitely don't want that to happen. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, we can attack Tiki too, but that doesn't do us any good. Alright, I'm gonna pull Jafar back one space, and then we're gonna put Merrick over there. Hopefully, Marth doesn't end up getting danced and then attacking Jafar here. Alright, so we got a little bit lucky there. Actually, I'm not sure if Jafar is gonna survive this special. Hopefully he does. Yup, okay, just barely. Alright, but we weren't able to get the one round KO on this Marth anyway. Not a big deal. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and attack Jafar here, or attack with Jafar here. And then we're going to dance on Jafar. And let's see. Okay, Azura has 53 attack, and Jafar has 36 defense. So she will actually attack Jafar based on the 5 damage rule if I do this. Yeah, so we can put Jafar over here, but unfortunately, Jafar can't defeat Azura right now. Okay, interesting. We have debuffed Tiki a ton, though. Yeah, and then if I put Jafar here, then Marth is just gonna attack him. Alright, so I'm gonna pull Jafar back one space. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put Merrick over here, and we're gonna end the turn. Okay, this looks a little bit better now. But this Marth is posing a serious threat. Alright, how are we gonna get rid of this guy? Alright, if Merrick could outspeed him, we'd be able to do it. At least I think so. Yeah, because then we'd be able to get him with Wind Sweep if Merrick had more speed. Yeah, so let's start by attacking Tiki here and get some debuffs. And with the minus speed on Marth, maybe at that point we'll be able to get Wind Sweep to activate. Alright, good stuff. Yep, it looks like we can. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I could also do this and jump in front. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so he only does 18 damage, though. He's not fast enough to double, but he's fast enough to whatchamacallit. Yeah, he's fast enough to get Wind Sweep, so... How much damage does Jafar actually do to this guy if he has max debuffs, I wonder? Alright, I'm gonna dance on Jafar here. Okay, only 32. Oh man. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I forgot we had Mordecai, so we can raise attack there. Yup. Okay, so... Wait. I forgot one thing. He does have Vantage built in, so if I try to attack him first with Merrick, then he's just gonna Vantage kill my Jafar here. Alright, so I got a little carried away there with all those moves we made. Okay, we have the Fear Charm and the Panic Charm. Wait, okay, so the Fear Charm gives us all the Wind Sweep effect. Okay, I think we'll go with that. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to attack Marth here. I could have totally did this without using items if I had kept my head on straight, but I mean, whatever. Sometimes you just goof up. Alright, so now we can attack Marth, and Tiki is going to attack Jafar, but big deal because we have Vantage active. Alright, we got Alucard Ozaki in the chat. I was so upset when I got 5-star Merrick. Are you talking about this kid Merrick here? Because I would not be upset about pulling him. He is really good. If you're talking about the OG 5-star Merrick, then yeah, I know those feels. I've got pity broken by him a lot of times in the old days. Alright, let's see here. So... all armors and all dragons pretty much, so this is going to be a pretty easy one if I just bring one of the Micaiah teams. Or you know, we could probably bring this team too, actually, yeah. I think this team would be fine. Only problem is going to be dealing with Idun here. Yeah, Thrasyr is effective against dragon, but that's not really going to help us too much on Idun since we have color type disadvantage. Okay, Armor March on the OG Idun. I mean, I feel like as long as we pop him first with the duo skill on Hector, we should be good. Yeah, and then I start the fight immediately with a special attack with Lilina, so we should be able to cause some serious pain to these units here. Or unless I have a better team for this. Oh, I'm such a dummy. I have the The team with this Celica, yeah, she just beats every armored unit, so we're going to go with her. Armor Smasher plus Double Lion is like a cheat code in Arena Assault. So we're totally going to go for her. Alright, so all we have to do really is just get this Celica in range to be able to attack these guys. Only this Idun has Armor March, and let's get Racing by himself so he'll be able to transform. And that's pretty much it. Alright, Stuart Mongay in the chat. Are you ready to plus 10 Evil Ike, Taco? Well, I would have been ready if I didn't dump 1,000 orbs on the Edelgard banner. I'm going to be salty about that for the rest of my life. Like, I can't believe they did me so dirty like that. I mean, I fell for the trap, right? They showed off that really good armored Edelgard, and I am a Black Eagles fan, so they tempted me with the really good best little Emperor there, and I just fell for it. Not knowing that they were planning to just unleash Fallen Ike on you, boy. That was so unfortunate. I really wish that I had seen into the future and I would have known that they would have done Fallen Ike. I would have loved to get a plus 10 of him. But it is what it is. No use crying over spilt milk, as they say. So what's done is done. Alright, we got Silas in the chat. Yo, sup, Tacho? Greetings from 3 a.m. in Greece. Oh, man, who wants to watch a Fire Emblem Heroes live stream at 3 a.m.? Oh, boy, 3 a.m. I love SpongeBob, guys. As you may know from a lot of the thumbnails that I do are just a whole bunch of SpongeBob references, pretty much. Okay, so at this point, we're good to go. Yeah, what is the color triangle? We just completely bodied this blue unit with a red here. Alright, good stuff. Good showcase from Brave Celica there. I love that Brave Celica so much. Oh, we have the suspend feature now. I forgot about that. So, we're able to suspend and come back in, right? So, let's actually do that. Let's see how it works. Alright, well, unfortunately, it doesn't refresh the fights, so we still have the exact same scoring. It would have been nice if you could refresh the scores in Arena Assault, because you can just totally get screwed over and they supply you with a ton of low-scoring fights and it's going to hurt your score. Especially when you got to do 7 fights in a row. But whatever. I mean, it's not the biggest deal. Ace in the chat saying SpongeBob memes will never die. Absolutely. Absolutely. SpongeBob, when I was growing up, like early 2000s, late 1999, SpongeBob was everywhere. That show just took over Nickelodeon. I mean, I'm a huge cartoon buff myself. I love cartoons, and back when I was growing up, it was all about Cartoon Network, like Dexter's Lab. You had Johnny Bravo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Powerpuff Girls, like all of those cartoons, I love them. I love those so much. So I was such a huge fan of Cartoon Network. But once SpongeBob came out on Nick, like I would watch Nick from time to time if something wasn't on Cartoon Network. But I wasn't like super into the Nick shows like I was with Cartoon Network. And then when SpongeBob came out, I remember like for the first time I was tuning into Nick a lot more often to watch SpongeBob. So SpongeBob was the Cartoon Network killer, I would say, for sure. Shoutouts in the chat, man, to old school cartoons, by the way. Let me know in the chat what kind of cartoons you guys like to watch back in the day. Alright, well, anyway, for this team here, Legendary Alm, Kid Marth, you got Flying Nino and Tiki. Alright, let's see if we've got a team to take care of these guys. Oh, the flying team should be pretty good here. I could just throw my Kid Pala at this Alm and we'll be able to take him out. Alright, Nino does have aerobatics though, so she'll be able to jump to some of these units here. Not that that's going to matter. We just put Kato right there and we're good. Alright, yeah, so we're going to go with the flying team for this one. Alright, we got Giancarlo De La Rosa in the chat. Forgive me if that was bad Spanish, but he's asking if he can add me or if I have max friends. No, I actually deleted all of the friends on my friends list, and I've cleared out all of the people in the waiting list too. So you're free to just send as many friend requests as you want, and we will be adding some friends right after I finish this Arena Assault run. And in fact, it would be really good if you guys send me friend requests, because I'm going to need them to be able to play Allegiance battles this week. Alright, we're going to start with the duo skill here, just so we can jump Kato all the way over there. And I'm just going to move these units over here. So Kato, with her effective against bows, we should be good against this Alm. Yep, look at that, 69 damage. And we get the instant vantage effect. That is so good. Especially in Arena too, because no one plays Hardy Bearing in Arena. It doesn't score high enough, so you can just get away with it with any vantage effects in Arena play. Not so much in stuff like Aether Raids, where people actually do run Hardy Bearing, but over here it's perfectly fine. Alright, let's get the kill on this Marth with my Kid Peta. Or, Kid... Nah, it's not. Okay, they have Myrrh with Armor March here, so... The other one had the OG Idun. Alright, not a big deal. A whole bunch of armors and dragons. Let's actually go for this team, I guess. Alright, Athena's not going to be able to finish Sothis, I don't think. Yeah, so this Sothis might actually be some trouble for us. Luckily, we have Camilla here to do some big damage. Yeah, I'm really not worried about any of the other dragons here except for this Sothis, and all we really have to do, I guess, is just pop her a bunch of times with Camilla, and we should be good. She's got 40 res, though. That's a lot. And Camilla only has 47 attack. Well, okay, I have chill res on Camilla, luckily. I'm not sure why I had that on her, but normally I tend to run, like, Renewal, I think, because Renewal and attack and speed push actually work pretty well. Okay, so who has Armor March here? Okay, Springy Dune and Myrrh. Alright, that's fine by me. Camilla also has access to, Camilla has gravity on her weapon, which is really nice. So we're going to be able to lock these clowns in place and go for some easy KOs. Alright, and we get the debuff there with Chill Res. Very nice. Alright, we got Adam Barcelos in the chat. Oh, Winter Sothis. I maxed mine today. Oh, that's awesome. She has definitely got to be one of the best units in the game to get the maximum merges on. Very powerful unit for sure. I would say she's possibly the best unit in the game. She's definitely in the conversation for best unit in the game. As for who I would give that title to right now, I'm not sure. But totally, Winter Sothis is at least top 5, I would say. Okay, we cannot even touch this Idun here. So we're going to have to give it a turn. I'm just going to pull my units back. We're going to get effective against dragons on her next turn with Naga. And she's still going to be on a defense tile, which is going to suck, but at least we'll be able to have that effective damage this time. So only 10 damage, God. This Spring Idun, according to the Japanese tier list, by the way, they consider this Spring Idun the best unit in the game in Japan. And I'm not sure if I 100% agree with that, but I can kind of see it a little bit, because the duo skill is really awesome, and hers in particular is very good if you like to bait with dragon types. So that Spring Idun is very good. But to call her the best unit in the game, I don't know if I agree with Japan on that. Alright, the bad news is we keep on losing health from attack and speed push 4, and I'm not getting it back. So it's going to take us quite a few attacks before we can actually get rid of this Idun here. Alright, but once we get rid of her, we should be good to go. Alright, so finally she moved off the defense tile. That's very helpful for us. And Micaiah, come on, Micaiah. You can't do one more damage to her. Alright, but it looks like good girl Athena can actually pick up the slack and get the KO. Alright, very nice. And let's reposition her away. And that's pretty much it. Let's just hope for the best and see if we can get rid of this Sothis. Alright, actually that worked out pretty good because Sothis didn't move, so we can finish off Myrrh first. That's very nice. Alright, Scurvy5 in the chat asking, who would I say is best? If you want to know who I think is the best unit in the game, right now I'm not entirely sure, because there's a whole long list that I would pretty much have in the top 5. Brave Ike is definitely up there. He's got to be one of the best tanks in the entire game for sure. I think Winter Sothis also would be in there. I mean, I want to hold off Judgment because we also have the Fallen Heroes that are going to be really amazing as well. So I feel like the Fallen Heroes that we're about to get tonight, some of those units could end up possibly being top 5 in the game for sure. So for right now, who do I think is the best unit in the game? It's hard for me to give a definitive answer right now when there's just so many good options. Alright, oh my god, Athena. Look at good girl Athena here getting that KO on Sothis. Wow, Athena was low-key the MVP in that fight. Okay. Alright, plus 10. Oh my god. R.I.P. Tacho right here. He got plus attack, he got plus 10. He didn't get attacking or Heavy Blade 4 though, so at least I got the 1-up on him there. But I would have loved to get a plus 10 Edelgard if we got her on that banner, but we got a whole bunch of Nagis instead, which is perfectly fine too. I mean, Nagi is still pretty good, but I am gonna admit that I kind of wanted the girl Edelgard there. Okay, so close call on Duo Alm, Kid Marth and Edelgard and Legendary Hector. Okay. We're going to need a really good red unit to deal with that Alm. And actually, I have the perfect team here. We have the team with Hector and Lilina. So they should be able to get rid of this Alm for us. Alright, we're going to start by just popping them with the duo skill. Let me make sure. Okay. Oh, actually, Kid Marth. Why does this guy have renewal on his Kid Marth? That's so counterproductive because he's trying to get into vantage range, right? So having renewal on him is going to heal him up and he's not going to be in vantage range anymore. That is hella awkward, but okay. I mean, maybe he just wants to get health back, sure. Alright, but we're going to pop them with the duo skill. All I really care about is getting Alm with the duo skill so we can get the one shot on her with Lilina. And we should be fine after that. I mean, the rest of these other units shouldn't be too big a deal. Admittedly, actually, we might run into some trouble against Marth, though. I should have thought about that a little more. Alright, but let's start by getting rid of Alm for starters here. Alright, and Special Spiral on Lilina. Coming in handy there for sure. Alright, Lilina does have reposition, so let's go ahead and dance and then reposition out of the way. I'm not sure what we're going to do about this Kid Marth just yet, but hopefully... Okay, he's playing hopscotch now. He went over there and he pulled Hector back. Oh, check it out. Okay, Lilina can actually get the one-shot. Alright, very nice. I wasn't sure if she'd be able to do it, but that is really helpful there. Okay, and then we can get the dance. Let's see if we can one-shot... Okay, we can't one-shot Edelgard. This is why you want to run Aimer on her. I know a lot of people are talking about using, like, Brave Axe or Slaying Axe or something like that. And that's all fine and dandy if you want your Edelgard to just be purely focused on the player phase. But Aimer gives her so much defense, and it's so good on the enemy phase. Like, look at this. If this was a Brave Axe Edelgard, she'd be done for. But because she's got Aimer, we can't actually take care of her right now. Alright, but that's still fine. We'll get her on the next turn. Not the biggest deal. Okay, wow, that was close. I completely forgot to calculate in Armored Stride there, so she could have ended up moving 2 spaces and gotten the best of us. Alright, we did get a little lucky there. Alright, but we're going to attack her first with Luna, and then I'm going to dance and get the finish. Alright, Zian Rodriguez is asking me if I prefer Aimer over Bravax. Yeah, I actually do. Because the amount of enemy phase that you gain from having Aimer is just way too good to pass up. And really, I mean, the Bravax, she has so much attack power that it is kind of likely that she might just be getting one-shots on the foes even with the Bravax. And that's definitely not what you want. If she's getting a one-shot on the foes, she's not able to hit them twice, and if she's not hitting twice, there's no point in having the Bravax at all. So I do feel like if you want to run an inheritable weapon on Edelgard, probably go for the Slaying Axe instead. Those 4-hit cooldown Gale Forces are going to be way more effective and way more consistent. Okay, final fight of the day. We've got a Legendary Celica, Legendary Marth, Brave Hector, and Duo Ephraim here. Okay, oh, this is a pretty nasty one too. He's got Times Pulse on this Ephraim. Alright, let's see. What is my last team that we have preset here? Oh, okay. Alright, I was wondering if we were going to have a hard time in this one, but nah, I saw the Ophelia and I was like, yeah, that's pretty much game over. Ophelia's too good. She's just going to solo this entire team. Alright, we got Joshua Batar in the chat. What's up, my boy? Hey, man, finally made it. Oh, glad you could make it. Glad to have you. Alright, we're just gonna get Human Virtue to buff Ophelia, and that's pretty much GG. None of these units are going to be able to survive going toe-to-toe with her. So let's just get the one shot on Ephraim first. Alright, Ziggy Stardust in the chat. What's up? Will you summon on the new banner? Absolutely. I will be summoning on the new banner, and hopefully we can walk out of there with more than 1 copy of the unit, because I do have 135 orbs saved up, and that is the minimum number of orbs you need to get the 40 summoner count once you account for the free summon on the banner as well as the free tickets that we get from forging bonds. So I will be able to get the 40 summon freebie on the banner, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for Ike as long as I don't summon him on the banner himself. And if I do summon Ike, then the freebie I take will probably be Leon or Julia. I'll have to decide which one I think is better. But they're both pretty good, and I mean, Ike is just my favorite character in the series, so I have to go for him. And there we go. That is our completed Arena Assault run, so pretty easy stuff. We didn't struggle too bad there. Anytime you complete the run on the first try, you're doing good. We did have to use 1 item in the first fight, though, because of me and my pathetic planning skills. Alright, 53-34. That puts us in top 200, so that should be good enough to stay in top 1K. Alright, so let's see what's going on with the friend list. Alright, we got 49 friend requests already. So we're going to go ahead and do some unit reviews, and then I'm going to add you guys. So let's see, who do we start with? I guess we'll start from the top and then we'll work our way down. So we'll do a couple of these and then I'll add everybody and we'll hop into Allegiance battles. Okay, so End Turn and Pray. I'm not sure who this is in the chat, but shoutouts to that name because the Frederick memes are pretty nice. Okay, so a +10 Saizo here. Saizo, his artwork just totally reminds me of the red angry bird, if you guys know who I'm talking about. Like, if the mouthpiece on his face was actually yellow instead of black, he would just straight up be the red angry bird. So shoutouts to that. And his title, too. He's Angry Ninja. Oh my god. Alright, so Saizo Star. After combat, if unit attacked, inflicts all stats -6 on target and foes within 2 spaces during their next actions, and then he gets a bonus to all his stats equal to the current penalty on the foes, based on their penalties on each stat. Okay. So it's sort of like the Broadleaf Fan, except it's not fully focused on raising attack. It's more spread out to all of his stats for the well-roundedness. Okay, Close Foil, Special Spiral, Pulse Smoke, and Sturdy Stance, and Aether. That is a very good Sizo build. Like, man, this is legit the Angry Bird, because he's going to be plowing through all of those piggies. Okay, as for what I recommend on this build, really the only thing I can think of is ditch Aether and go for Glimmer, because you're probably not going to build into Aether anytime soon with a build like this. So Glimmer, especially with Special Spiral, Glimmer is going to be awesome. You could also go for Ruptured Sky as well if you want, but I think Glimmer is going to do a little bit more damage since he's debuffing the foes with Sizo Star. And other than that, this is like the perfect Sizo build, so congrats my boy on that. Let's actually accept him too, because that Sizo is going to be putting in a ton of work for me in the friend modes. Okay, we got a +10 Roy here. Name is Victory, so shoutouts to Victory. Okay, Binding Blade. I love this Refine, by the way, because it comes with built-in quick repost, and it also gives him defense and res up 4. So pretty solid bait style of Refine on this Roy here. Okay, Shove, Aether, Distant Counter, Null Sea Disrupt, Hone Speed 4, and Brazen Attack and Defense 3. Looks like a pretty solid kit to me. I mean, Shove, maybe instead of Shove, go for Reposition, but like, I mean, that's completely up to preference. The assist skill is never something that you want to set in stone. You just, depending on the mode you're playing in, one assist may end up being better than the other. So really it doesn't matter too much there. Distant Counter, of course, on this Roy is very good. Null Sea Disrupt so he can counter attack against units like Brave Lyn and Veronica. And Brazen Attack and Defense, so once he gets low on HP, he's going to be piling on some more damage. Yeah, I mean, I think I like this build pretty good. Also, the nice thing about his Quick Repost effect on his weapon is that it's below 50% HP. And Quick Repost, the B-slot passive, goes down to 75%. So he's actually going to be able to have Brazen Attack and Defense in tandem with the Quick Repost effect. Normally, you wouldn't be able to do that if you run the B-slot passive Quick Repost. But because it's on the Refine on this Roy, and it has a better HP requirement, you can actually see both of these skills in action. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good build. Pretty nice bait Roy here, and he's got the Light Blessing too, so he can pump up his res and HP with a whole bunch of air copies. I like it. Pretty good Roy. Alright, here we have a Ziggy. Guy's name is Ziggy in the chat. Shoutouts to Ziggy. Alright, so +10 Pan. Pan is amazing, and oh my god, look at this build. This build would make me cry if I had to fight this in Aether raids. I would just surrender, like, right away. I'm not even going to try. So her weapon does, like, everything. It does your taxes. It does your laundry. It gives her all stats up 3. It negates the foe's follow-up. Attack and defense -4. Effective on cavalry. Like, they were going nuts when they made this Pan's weapon. Reposition Gale Force, Heavy Blade 4. Lull attack and defense. Defense Smoke and Swift Sparrow. Yeah, like, this is the perfect Pan build pretty much. And you're not going to have any trouble at all catching people off guard in Aether raids with this. So, really amazing unit there, Ziggy. Alright, next up we've got Joker. Okay, the dreaded Bramimond here. Okay, so Void Tome. His weapon is just super stacked. It gives him a follow-up attack. It gives him +5 to attack, defense, and res. And then, like, this guy's weapon is just so nuts. Also, he's got plus attack Ivies, which is his super boon, and that's really good. Okay, Reposition, Glimmer, attack and defense push, Lull, attack and res, and Impenetrable Dark. So, pretty much just the base kit, and you don't really have to do anything else on this guy. I gotta be honest, I think Bramimond has the best base kit in the entire game. Like, just right out of the box, this guy is gonna be one of the best units you can have. So, really awesome unit to try and summon for. Even at 1 copy, he's gonna be putting in so much work for you. He's also a Dark Hero on Astra Seasons, so you can run him with some blessings, and your team is gonna be able to reduce the lift loss that you take. And because he's infantry, he works well on infantry pulse setups. Like, this guy is an A1 unit for sure. He's so good. And, I mean, there's not much else to say. It's the base kit, but the base kit is already as good as it needs to be. For his Sacred Seal, just go for Sturdy Blow or Death Blow, and you'll be fine. So, pretty good stuff. Bramimond, always a good unit. Alright, next up, we've got Nakiri here. Okay, so it's the the Beach Time Camilla here. I love this Camilla. Her artwork is pretty sexy there. I can't wait for the summer units for this season. I wonder who's going to be the summer units this time around. But we usually end up getting 2 summer banners, right? So 2 summer banners means twice the fun and twice the bikini gals. So shout outs to that. Alright, but plus attack on this Camilla here and minus res. That's pretty fine. Her weapon is also pretty interesting because it's inheritable and it's got built-in desperation. So, pretty nice. I mean, otherwise, if you want to replace that, you could go for the Blade Tome, of course. But I think Desperation built in is also a pretty nice effect. Reposition, Draconic Aura, Death Blow, Flyer Formation, and Honed Flyers. I believe this is actually her base kit for the most part. I don't remember. I did summon a copy of this Camilla, but I don't remember what her base kit was. I don't think this is too far off, though. I do remember she at least comes with Honed Flyers and Flyer Formation. And even if she doesn't come with Death Blow, it's still a really easy inherit to get from Klein. So yeah, I mean, other than this, I would say go for the Swift Sparrow Sacred Seal probably, because you're going to want that extra speed with the Desperation effect on Juicy Wave. And otherwise, maybe go for the Blade Tome, but I don't think you really need it too much if you're just going for that Desperation effect. Oh, and maybe change her special attack too. Maybe instead of Draconic Aura, go for, like, Moonbow or... Yeah, probably Moonbow, I think, because her attack isn't really that crazy high. Oh, and also, another thing. For Juicy Wave, don't go with the attack refine. Go for the speed one. Because when you have Desperation, you just want to pump your speed up as much as possible. So, pretty good stuff with that Camilla there. Alright, we got Zek in the chat with a +2 Kiddo Marth here. And plus defense Ivies. He doesn't have distant counters, so he had to go for distant defense instead. Oh, man, I feel you on that one. Distant counter can be very hard to get. But otherwise, he's got the base kit and no assist. I would say go for reposition. It works out pretty well for me. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, like, eventually you're going to get distant counter to give to this guy, and you absolutely want to go for it because it's just really good and it makes him so much better. Especially with the Vantage effect on Rapier. And there's also a free copy of Special Spiral that you can get in the Compile shop. So you may want to go for that so you can get Special Spiral on him as well. Very good unit though. Once he's fully built, this guy he just dominates everything, so he's really good. Alright, we got Rarinade here. Or Rarinade, I'm not sure how to say that name. Okay, plus speed on Legendary Celica, the Queen of Valencia. I love this unit. Okay, so we've got pretty much the base kit here. I mean, except he's thrown on Luna, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. Instead of running Swift Sparrow and Luna, you may want to go for the Flashing Blade Sacred Seal, but I mean, she doesn't even need it. Like, this Celica has no trouble at all tearing through defenses. She is really good. And even with the base kit, she is still really good. So, really good unit there. Not too many suggestions for her. Alright, we got Sky here with the... Oh man, the dreaded Legendary Crom and his big oven mitts. I hate this guy so much. He's the most annoying arena unit in the game. Why is his assist skill cost 500 SP? I will never know. Why does his dual skill cost 180 for his BST? I'll never know. They just went way out of control with this guy, and they gave him absolutely everything he could ever want. So he is the highest scoring unit in the game right now when you count for the blessings, and I mean, this is the base kit it looks like, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. His base kit is pretty good, and to change fate is super unfair in arena, and it's just a really good assist. Maybe for the Sacred Seal, go for something else, like Sturdy Blow, or I don't know, maybe something for the enemy phase too, because he does have an enemy phase with close counter. Sorry about that, guys. Just taking a sip of my water there and clearing my throat a bit. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have too many other suggestions for this Crom. His base kit just gets the job done. Alright, so we're going to do, let's say, 2 more unit reviews, and then we're going to hop into Allegiance battles. Alright, so, oh man, Best Emperor with plus attack Ivies. So, shout out to this person here, M. Coring. I think that's what that name is. Yeah, so plus attack Ivies, that's all you want. Oh, he's given her Death Blow 4 too, and the Heavy Blade Sacred Seal. That's like the next best thing you could do. Because normally you would give her the Heavy Blade Force skill in the A-slot passive. But you got to sacrifice a duo Ephraim to do that, and not many people are going to want to go for it. But this is the next best thing, of course. Having Death Blow in the A-slot and Heavy Blade in the Seal slot. Pretty good stuff. I mean, this Edelgard is amazing, and I've showed her off already that she just kicks so much ass. And finally, we're going to take a look at this one last unit, and we're going to hop into Allegiance battles. And then after that, we might just come back and do some more unit reviews. So, a +6 Python here with plus attack Ivies. Oh, he's giving him the Spendthrift Bow. That's really nice. This bow is out of control in how good it is. And he's got Swift Sparrow 3 and Lull Attack and Defense. Speed Smoke and Swift Sparrow. Oh my god. This Python is going to be destroying people left and right. Really good build here. And Spendthrift Bow, I like it because the -7 attack that it does on the foes is going to be raising this guy's overall bulk. And then he's got Lull Attack and Defense on top of that. So he's negating any of their active buffs and dropping their attack by 3 more points. It's going to be really hard to get a KO on this Python, actually. Especially if he's the one initiating combat. So, very good build here. This is a really awesome unit, too. He's a recent demote, but still very good to go for the merges on. Pretty much him and Wrath, I would say go for your favorite. But they do work pretty well. So, let's go ahead and actually accept everybody that I did a unit review for. And then we're going to hop into Allegiance battles real quick. And then we're going to come back and we'll do a couple more unit reviews afterwards. Yeah, so I think I've probably gotten a bunch of more friend requests at this point. Yep. Okay, so let me just accept some of these rewards over here. And let me just set up my Allegiance battles team for this week. Okay, so it's the Fire season and it's Earth season also. Alright, I think we're going to run actually Legendary Celica for this, because I have more merges on her now than I have on the Roy. Yeah, Roy, I only have 2 merges on Roy, and then we got 3 on Celica. So let's just change her skills for a second here, give her all the high scoring skills. Okay, I'm not going to be able to use my usual Gale Forcing strategies for this one. Alright, Celica's already green, so we're not going to... Okay, we're actually not going to give Surtur the pair up this time, because now that I'm running Celica and she's green, I don't want to have double green units. So I guess Tiki? Well, Tiki doesn't have Gale Force either, and I love having Gale Force in this mode. Do I actually have a red unit? Let me see here. Okay, we have Kata here. I don't have Gale Force on my Kata, though, but she would actually work pretty well. I have Gale Force on Effie. And Effie is a bait unit, kind of, but it's going to be real awkward to sub in Effie over Tiki here. Yeah, okay, so I guess we just have to rely on Tiki. And I'm going to quickly pass guidance on this Aversa. Alright, let's see here. Guidance is over here. Alright, yeah, so that should be it. I mean, it's going to be real awkward not using Roy and Surtur as my 2 pair-up units, because that's usually who I've been using. So let's go ahead and change the pair-up with Celica to someone who we're going to need. So we have blue and we've got green. I'm going to need a colorless or a red unit here. Preferably one that has Gale Force, and none of them on colorless have that, so we're going to have to go for a red unit. And we do have this Eliwood here, so he should get the job done. Yeah, I think he's probably my best Gale Forcer for red, or maybe Tabarn, I don't know. Between these two, it's either one of them. I think we'll go for Eliwood, though, because he is pretty cool. Alright, let's also give him a seal, and let's give him some other skills here. Alright, so for the seal, I mean, I think I'm going to go with the Quick Impulse seal here. So he can get Gale Force to activate in one attack. And let's also give him Desperation. And let's see. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't have to worry about his C-slot passive. And then for the friend, we're going to need to take a colorless unit, actually. So do we have any colorless units on my friends list? Oh, we've got Bramimon. That's pretty helpful. Oh, and we also have this badass Sizo. So end turn and pray. Your Sizo is about to come in handy here. All right, let's go for it. We're going to take this fight and... Oh, wait, hold on. But before we go, I mean, I should probably pass the Fire Blessing on to Surtur, but... Yeah, because I have the Fire Blessing on Celica, and we could get a higher score if I pass the Fire Blessing onto Surtur right now. But I don't know if I really care that much about this, because I do run Surtur in Arena with Tiki, and when it's Earth Season, that just comes in way more handy for me. So for now, let's just go in like this. Alright, so we're fighting the Awakening units this time. Alright, so Henry, we could bait him with a blue. So probably Tiki for that. And then for Virion, we're going to need to bait him with a colorless unit. Oh, well. Wait a sec. Hold on a second here. Oh, silly me. Look who I did. I didn't change to Sizo. Alright, let's just quickly hop out of there and come back in. Alright, yeah. Okay, now we have Sizo selected. That's who we want. Alright, so this time we should be a little better off here. Okay, so now on the top, we could easily get the finish on her with Tiki. And then for Virion, I mean, we're going to want to bait Virion with Sizo, but the problem here is that Tiki and Sizo are in the same slot, so I can't get the bait on both of these units. Alright, we're just going to start by baiting this Na over here. Yeah, and then I'm going to get Eliwood ready to get the double attack on Cherche and build into Gale Force. And let's just jump Surtur over there so we get Armor March. Alright, yeah, look at Na doing 1 damage here. Congratulations, Na. And her dragon looks like a tomato to me. Like with that color shade and the green on her wings. She just looks like a tomato. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, man. We get the one shot. If we could have hit this guy twice, we would have been able to use Gale Force right there. Alright, that is a little unfortunate, but... I mean, we're just gonna go for it, because there's no real reason not to. Alright, Stars List is rooting for Sizo in the chat. Yep. The friends are about to come in real handy for me here. Okay, so I'm going to want to put... Oh. Well. I was going to say I was going to try to bait this Virion right now with Sizo, but then we're going to bait Morgan as well. And we don't want to do that. So, let's see. Right, there's no way that I can bait Cherche right now either with Eliwood. Yeah, and then I think this is also the turn where the reinforcements are going to show up. So we're going to start getting bum rushed at this point if I don't take out some of these units right now. Yeah, but this is nothing I can do. Let me see this side. Okay, so Sizo's got 43 speed. That is a lot. He's going to double attack Morgan and finish her off for sure. Yeah, so there's no way we can actually bait Morgan right now and finish off Virion and not finish off Morgan. Yeah, the only thing we can really do right now is just give it a couple of turns, because I'm going to have to let these units on the bottom spawn here. Yeah, so we're going to end the turn like that. Alright, so here come all these units down here. Alright, unfortunately, Surtur can't just pop Donald and then get us a KO there, because I have to get all the KOs with these pair-up units. And Eliwood is way out of the way, so I can't even attack Cherche right now. That's not good. Alright, yeah, well, alright, so Saizo, we could attack this Virion here. We can't actually KO him either. That's interesting. We will if we bait him, though, because we're going to get all of these other attack skills to kick in. Yeah, so I'm going to want to get Aversa out of the way so we can bait Virion. And I'm going to move Surtur up, and we're going to get him out of the way, too. And then I'm just going to end the turn like this, and we're going to bait this Virion with Saizo, and we should get the KO. Alright, yep. Oh, man, this Saizo is awesome. Look at him taking 0 damage right there. And we get the 1-round KO as well. Pretty nice stuff there. Okay. So now we got Noe over there, and I can just get Celica to KO her. Alright, and as for these guys down here, let's see. Okay, so Yarn moves 3 spaces. That's pretty good. I can finish off Donald, and then... Is there a way for me to Yeah, okay, Saizo has reposition. But then Yarn is just going to attack Saizo, right? And if Yarn attacks Saizo, he's going to possibly ramp into Gale Force here. Because his Bunny Fang, it gives him Special Spiral after combat. So if he double attacks Saizo, which it looks like he might be able to, he's going to get Gale Force and move again. Alright, that's not good. There's no way for me to attack this Yarn right now either. Well, actually, hold on. Alright, this guy, he gets 7 speed when he attacks, so that would put him at 52. But this guy attacking speed solo, so we not double attack this Yarn. That's good. And I'm going to have to also reposition with Saizo to get Eliwood down there. That's not going to be worth it. I guess we just stay to the top for now. Yeah, so, okay, we're going to start off by finishing off Naui with Celica. So, let's say put Aversa here, I guess. Alright, no, maybe not. Let's put Aversa over there and then jump Celica to attack Naui over here. Alright, Neptuna Shadowblade in the chat saying that Saizo is very nicely built. Yeah, it really is. He's putting in some good work here. Shoutouts to End Turn and Prey for hooking us up with that dope Saizo. Okay, and now I think what I want to do actually is put Surtur down here so we can get this Yarn with Sinmara. And things are going to start looking a little bit better for us after. Yeah. So I'm going to put Yarn right, or Surtur right there. Donald's going to be able to attack, or, you know, hold on. Yeah, we can just jump Tiki over there with guidance. Okay. Yeah, so let's end the turn like that. Alright, wow, they're all just all over the place now. We are surrounded. And we have Gale Force on... Where's my Gale Forcer? Okay, right here. And we will be able to activate it. That's very good. Yeah, so let's go ahead and attack here. Yeah, we're going to start by attacking Cherche. And we will get Gale Force to activate. Okay, so now we can attack Yarn. I need to get rid of Donald, though, and we don't have... Yeah, okay, this is going to be real tricky to get all the KOs with the bonus units. Or the pair-up units. Yeah, and then this Robin would be able to attack Celica, and she can actually finish off Celica if she does that. Oh man, it sucks not being able to use my usual Gale Force shenanigans for this. But I just recently got the merges on this Celica, so she does score higher than Roy right now. Oh man. Yeah, we have to do something about Donald right now. But I don't know what. Alright, Lanku has Solitary Blade. I don't know. Yeah, this guy, he's only got 46 attack. And Surtur's got 56 defense. So if I were to attack right here... But they have so many... We really just need to get a bunch of KOs right now. They have way too many units here. So, I mean, the safest thing I can do is just have Celica finish off Morgan. So, we're going to go for that. Okay. And now, we have to deal with all of these guys. Okay, well, Tiki, we can't even attack Lanku right now with Tiki, so that's not really good, but alright, Saizo, okay, so I could put Aversa over here and then jump Saizo behind her with guidance. And then we might be able to attack this Robin and get the KO there. But then Aversa is going to be completely at the mercy of this Donald. And we don't want that. Yeah, and then Tiki's not going to be able to attack Lanku for a while either. And I can't just bait people with Surtur because that's not going to do us any good. Yeah, that's really not going to do us any good at all. Alright, let me see. Okay, so Saizo has how much defense? He's got 43 defense. Unfortunately, we can't close counter against Robin because close foil doesn't work on dragon types. That sucks. Yeah, and then there's no way. Like, we're just going to take a hit and we're going to get a KO with a unit that's not a pair up here. The only one I can use to just body block here is Aversa, and first we got to get rid of Donald to do that. But there's just no way because Celica already moved. I mean, we can hope that Saizo doesn't get too many KOs here. But I have a bad feeling that if we do what I thought I was going to do here, it's not going to work out too well. Alright, we're just going to do this because I can't come up with any other way to just lower the amount of enemies here. And I'm going to put Surtur there. Hopefully, they decide to attack Saizo instead. But Saizo, he's a little bit too badass here, and he's probably going to KO like all of these guys if they attack him. So what I'm hoping for is that someone's going to attack Surtur and not get killed. But Lanku, he doesn't have the defense. If he attacks Surtur, he's still going to die. So, I mean, that's really all we can do here. So I'm going to have to hop back in and probably redo this run at some point on my own time. But we're going to need a lot more friend requests so I can be able to have some more options ready. Oh, check it out. Actually, hold on. Maybe I spoke too soon. Sir didn't get the KO on Lonku. Okay, hold on. Wait a second here. All of a sudden, things are looking pretty good. Okay, Saizo still can't get the KO on this Robin. That's not what we want, but... I mean, we're still free to deal with these other guys for the moment. Alright, Eliwood is way off from being able to use Gale Force again. That's not very good. Well, I mean, okay, hold on. I could attack here with Eliwood. Yeah, okay, so we can actually attack Robin first with Eliwood, and he's going to build into Gale Force, I think. Yeah, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And then I'll be able to KO Robin with Saizo. Yeah, so let's switch into Saizo, and we can attack Robin. Alright, but then... The bad thing, though, is if we do that, then I'm not going to be able to attack Lonku with Tiki right now. I think we need to get rid of Lonku right away. Yeah, because I can still bait this Grima here, I think, with one of my other units. So I'm going to go for the attack on Lonku right now. Or hold on, is there a way we can get these guys out of the way? Like if I switch into Saizo and we attack Robin, I would just have to get Surtur out of the way. And we can just put Aversa there, but then Lonku's going to be able to attack her anyway. And he's got Yarn too. Yarn could attack her from 3 spaces. Alright, well, I'm going to move back. I'm going to attack Robin with Saizo here. Alright, let's at least get that KO for now. Oh, I forgot Aversa flies, so we can actually put Aversa all the way over there. But the problem is, how do we get Surtur out of the way now? Because I'm not worried about Surtur dying, but I'm worried about him getting all these KOs now. Yeah, so we could guidance Surtur, but then I don't have a way to get Surtur out of the way. Yeah, and then Donald... Okay, Donald is gonna... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna attack Donald with Celica. And all we have to do now is find a way to... just not KO these two. Alright, let's switch back to Eliwood. Okay, Yarn is not able to cross the forest tile, which is fine. But that doesn't really do us any good because Lonku is still going to get the KO. Yeah, Lonku, he's got 45 attack. Eliwood has 33 defense. And he's got threat and speed also, so that's not good. Eliwood would be down to 28 defense. That's not too safe. He is debuffed, though. Alright, chat is... Godwill in the chat saying this is possible. Alright, there is actually a little bit of lag, so... Chat is lagging, so I'm not able to see what you guys think for any advice. I don't know, because there's like no way I'm not going to get these 2 KOs with Surtur if they attack him. And then if Lonku attacks Eliwood and gets the KO, then Yarn is just going to attack right after that, and that's not good. Yarn's got 50 attack. Aversa has 22 defense. Okay, that's probably not what we want to do. Alright, well, I would get +6 though, right? And then Alright, what turn is this? It's an even turn, so he's not going to get +6 from odd speed wave. He will get +6 from attack solo, so he's going to be pretty much on this same amount of speed, so he won't double Aversa. He's got 50 attack, which is going to be 56 after attack and speed solo. And then Aversa's got 22 defense, but I can rally speed and defense on her. So she'll be at 28 defense versus 56 attack. And we have color advantage. I think I can actually... Alright, we're not going to get all the KOs here with the bonus units, unfortunately, but there's just nothing else I can do here. So for now, this is going to have to be fine. And I'm fairly sure that Yarn is not going to get the one shot on my Aversa after I use the rally skill. So let's just end the turn like this and hope for the best. Yep, okay. Alright, thank God we didn't get that KO. And now I can just go ahead and finish off Yarn with Eliwood, and that's going to wrap us up for this run. So definitely not the best. I'm going to have to come back in here and try again. But it's going to be a little tough until I replenish my friends list and we get some more people to add me. So for now, 988, that's enough to get the top rewards. And we're not top 1K though, so I will have to come back in and try to raise my score once again. But for now, I mean, I think that's pretty good. And that should wrap us up. Let me just see what's going on in the friends list here. Alright, so we've gotten a whole bunch of other friend requests added here after we started playing that Allegiance Battles mode, but not gonna lie guys, I am feeling a little bit hungry now, so I do want to go and get some dinner. So I think we're gonna wrap up here. That's probably gonna be the end of the stream. I am sorry that we didn't get to do some more unit reviews, but there's always gonna be next week, and we do unit reviews every week, and we also play all of these modes too, so definitely if you had fun today, then stick around for next week and we'll do these streams again. And this week we kind of got a little sidetracked because I normally do them on Wednesday, but this Wednesday I was too busy. So next week when we do the live stream, we will do it on Wednesday. And today is Thursday, but I mean, we just had to postpone the stream for one day there. So if you want me to do a unit review, then stick around and come back next Wednesday around the same time, 6 or 7 o'clock EST. And we will be doing these live streams and we'll be doing some more unit reviews. So that's going to wrap us up for today, guys. Thanks so much for everyone stopping by and hanging out with me. We had a lot of fun. And that's all for today. So also later tonight after the banner drops, I will be doing summons on that Fallen banner and going for the Fallen Ike with the 40 summon count. Hopefully we can walk away with more copies of the other units too, but we're just going to have to see how it goes. And I will, of course, be doing showcases and builds for those units too. So all that good stuff is coming up on the channel. So with that being said, this is your boy Tacho signing out. And I'll catch you guys again in the next one.